know what? In a couple years, nobody is gonna call him Simone Biles' husband. They'll call me Jonathan Owen's wife.
Speaking of, no, we won't. no, we won't.
We know you don't like the idea.
How in the hell did you pull Simone Biles? I love this. How did you do that, bro?
Man, it's really how she pulled me, man. That's the question, man.
Here I come.
Pops up, and I'm like, let me see who this is. Gymnastics, I ain't never, I never really paid attention to gymnastics, so it piqued my curiosity, so I'm like, okay, I'll see what's up. I swiped her, and it said we matched, so I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna see what's up. So I go do my workout, and I come back, and I get I had some likes on my Instagram, and I'm like, oh, this might be. I'm like, okay. So I see what's up, and then I still waited. I'm like, man, I'm gonna wait till I, take a shower and everything. Then I come back to my phone, and then she messages me on the app, like, hey, you know what I mean? And man, this gotta be fake. Like, I don't know. I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she gotta be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August, so I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched,
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
Let's say you start chatting with somebody. You check, why do they have so many followers? Why does she have over 5 million followers? Maybe at that time, or 6 million followers. Why does she have so many followers? I mean, you would try to do some due diligence. Not really like that. It's just curiosity that you'll be able to do that.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down, so she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man.
So you was really the catch in.
I always say the men the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
Yeah, and why are women upset that the man is a catch? She booked him. And women are so upset to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And they're making arguments to say, nobody knows this guy. Why should he be the catch? Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section.
Is what you're saying.
Because I was fighting it.
Okay, but the last part where I was fighting it, he didn't really have to say it, because it's a normal thing to do. Sometimes you may feel like, am I really looking for a relationship? Do I really want to do this? But I don't think you should talk about it. I'm just saying, no point in getting into certain details. I was fighting it. No point in doing it.
In truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles, is what you're saying.
At the time, I'm not gonna say that.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. I'm trying to. I'm like, it's kind of early. But like I said, man, it happened when you least expect it.
So Simone Biles heard what you all said about her husband, about him saying that he's the prize and he's the catch, and she wants you to know this. She says, call me Jonathan Owen's wife. Simone, we love you too much to do that. We're not going to let you dim your light so that his can shine. You are a 4-time gold medalist. You are the most decorated Olympian in history. We are not going to let this man and his fragile ego make you diminish your accomplishments that has taken you a whole lifetime to build. No, ma'am. And to be truthful with you, if he really respected you, he wouldn't even want you to do that. You've worked your whole life to get here. And if he can't stand by your side proudly with your accomplishments, then that's the bigger issue here.
Doesn't matter. That's not what makes a good wife. So if she's gonna be a good wife, all those gold medals won't really matter. Of course, yes, she has all these bigger achievements, but in terms of a relationship, it's not like you'll be presenting, oh, here's my gold medal. Make me your wife. Or here's my gold medal, I'll be a good wife. Those things don't matter.
I think the funniest thing about social media is that when the internet thinks somebody is lying, they will always catch them in that lie. And everybody is talking about the podcast interview that Simone Biles' husband did, where he essentially painted her to be a thirsty nobody who chased after him. He said he didn't watch gymnastics, he had no idea who Simone Biles was. And the internet said, hold on, we are not so sure about that. And they went to the tweets and saw that this man was live tweeting the 2012 Olympics. Now, Simone Biles was not on this 2012 team, but Gabby Douglas was. And this man who said he doesn't watch the Olympics, doesn't watch gymnastics, is live tweeting about Gabby Douglas. Talking about Gabby just needs to get her bottom teeth fixed and then her smile will be cool.
The way this unknown man sat there and tried to humble his wife, Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast in history, Simone Biles. In the words of Adele, divorce, babes, divorce.
So, don't be upset at the guy if he's always been chased his entire life, and if he's the prize. Men are the prize, and he's the prize. He was the catch. So, don't be upset with the man. Of course, maybe I might have lied on fewer details there and then, but look, the whole issue is not even about like him lying. No, the whole issue is that the guy is not as successful as she is. And women have a problem with it that she's willing to be a good wife and be supportive to the husband, and her admitting that, oh yeah, he was the catch. I mean,
Babe, do you know who Simone Biles is?
Yeah.
Do you know who her husband is?
He's in the NFL.
Yeah, but like, do you know who he is?
No.
Exactly.
we get the point.
His exact words in the podcast were, I've never watched gymnastics. I have never paid attention to gymnastics. And people found old tweets of him. This is why when you're in the public eye, you either tell the truth or shut up. Because he was talking about LMAO. I low-key hope that the people from other nations fall when they be doing gymnastics. And there were a bunch of others, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Simone was there. Okay, Simone Biles was in the room when he was saying these things about her. Did I personally like it? No. But she was smiling and giggling and like it was a Kevin Hart special. So she seems happy. When you're a successful woman, a beautiful woman, somebody with something to offer, which I think we all have a little something to offer, okay?
I didn't know who she was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she got to be good. I promise you,
Do you know who Simone Biles is?
Yeah.
Who is she?
The Olympian gymnast.
You know she got married recently?
To who?
We've gotten the point.
Exactly. This man got on the podcast and said he's the prize.
I think the worst part of the interview with Simone Biles' husband is the fact that she was in the room while he said all of this. And I don't think everybody watched the full interview because that girl was sitting there smiling like it was some cute love story that she had to chase this man because he was not interested in her. And the interviewers actually asked her, like, girl, is this true? And she literally was all smug, like, I knew what I wanted and I got it. I know what I want and I'm gonna get it. Girl, you look so goofy. It is so embarrassing.
I disagree. That's the reason why she's very successful. And that's the reason why she's married by 26, because she goes after what she wants. She knows what she wants.
What level of delusion and psychosis is required to think that your gold medalist wife is not the catch in the relationship?